So I have wanted to open my own Etsy store for a little while now, and I am super excited that I am finally ready to do it. So basically what my Etsy store is gonna be is all products for rabbits and bunnies. Now these products could maybe be used with other small pets as well. However, I'm mainly just making them with rabbits in mind. So when I first opened my store, I am just starting with a few products to see how things go. The first product I am selling is the Snug-A-Bun, which is the bunny bed that I have made. And then the second product I also have as a pre-made is a 2x2 cage liner. So I just started with these two products, however I do have other products that I have made as well. Some other products that I may be making in the future are kennel liners for like carriers, and also larger cage liners. So I've made 2x2 cage liners before, I've made 2x4s, 2x3s, and 4x4s. So I've made quite large cage liners, and I mainly just made the small ones to open the shop because I didn't want to put a ton of work into a larger cage liner and have it not sell. So I probably am only going to be doing larger cage liners if I get a custom order for it. So yes, I will be taking custom orders for my Etsy shop. I don't know how many I'll be able to do at once, as I still work a job and I also run a couple businesses at home, so I do have a lot of things on my plate, so I can't take like unlimited number of custom orders. And because this is a new shop, I don't really have a ton of fabric like on stock and stuff like that. However, I am able to go pick up new fleece and new cotton materials quite often, at least once a week. So I will be rotating like the types of fleeces that I have, and also if someone like custom orders something and they want a specific pattern, I'll try to get that for them as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you a little bit about my products and just explain a little bit about them. So the first item I'm going to be talking about is the Snug-A-Bun bed that I have made, and my bunnies all really love them. Honestly, like I put one of these beds in their cage and they immediately hop inside and like flop over. They just love them. And the reason behind it is that bunnies love to snuggle. So especially bunnies who don't have a friend really enjoy these beds because it mimics two bunnies snuggling them, so like one on each side. And I find my rabbits snuggling like this all the time. Or if you have two bunnies, you'll see them snuggled up together. So this bed really mimics a rabbit snuggling. Another good thing about this bed is that rabbits who are unstable or tip over, head tilt, or anything like that, this bed really helps them, especially if the rabbit isn't able to move around much. This bed is definitely good for situations like that, but every single rabbit is gonna love this bed no matter what. I do want to put a disclaimer out there that any of these products you do want to be careful with, because rabbits do tend to chew on things, so you want to make sure that if they started to chew on the bed that they are not swallowing any of the fabric, because that would not be safe at all, so you'd want to remove the bed in that case. I tend to feel like older rabbits leave fabric alone a lot better. When my rabbits were like 1 or under 1, I couldn't use any fabric or anything with them because they just destroyed everything. But once they got older, they really don't, you know, care much about it anymore. Sometimes they'll randomly like rip a hole in something, but it's normally if it's like in their way, and they never normally swallow any of it. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit about how this bed works. So this is a quick look at one of my beds. I do have several different patterns, so I don't really know what I consider the front. It could be this side or it could be this side, really whatever you prefer. So I have this pattern. I also have the whale pattern, which has whales on the front, and then I have a nice light blue on the back. Another one that I have is a whale pattern again with pink on the back. So I guess if you have a girl, you could do this, a boy, you could do this, or honestly, you know, girls and boys don't really have colors, so you could use whatever you want. Then I also have this pattern, which is kind of similar to this, which I didn't even realize, but this one's a lot brighter. It is like dark blue, but then it has like bright neon colors almost, and then I paired it with a orange on the back. I'm just gonna kind of show you how these beds work. So pretty much this is what they look like, and you set it in the cage and the rabbit sleeps in the middle. I have made it so that it makes it very easy to clean, and that is just because I know rabbits. I've owned rabbits for like 8 years now, so I know that rabbits do pee outside of their litter boxes. And because of that, like a lot of the times it's on softer materials. Most likely at one point your rabbit is going to pee on this. Another thing is it's gonna get full of hair because rabbits shed like crazy. So what I made it able to do is it has these pockets in the front, and you take your pillow inserts, which are just cotton material on the outside and with stuffing in the middle, and you put them inside. So there's it with one pillow insert, and then this side is empty, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one in as well. And this just makes it super easy to clean because you could wash the bed, you know, with a pillow insert inside. However, I just feel like the less you wash the pillows, the longer they last. Just because like the stuffing inside, you know, sometimes can get balled up. So if you've ever had like a pillow yourself and you've washed it multiple times, eventually it's gonna get old and not as soft. So that is why I made the pillows removable, so that you don't have to wash them every single time. However, they are completely washable, so you can wash them if like, you know, something gets spilled on them or anything, it gets dirty, you can wash them if needed. But that just makes it super easy. So another reason why I made the pillows removable is that you can change the outside fleece easily then. So all you need is to buy the pillow inserts one time. You do not need to buy them every single time. And that's because if you already have the pillow inserts, you can just take them out, throw the old fleece thing in the washing machine, and then purchase a new pillow top and pretty much just stick the pillows inside, and then you got a fresh, clean new bed, and you don't have to like buy a ton of pillow inserts to go inside. So pretty much on my store right now, I am selling the kits. So the kit is the Snug-A-Bun bed, and it includes the outside, which is this, and it also includes the inside pillow inserts. And that's just to get you guys started, because if you've never bought one of these beds, you won't have the pillow inserts. I am selling those together as a kit, but eventually I'm gonna sell them apart, so you can just buy new pillow inserts if you wanted like different colors or different patterns of those, or if you just want multiple beds, you can go ahead and buy more pillow inserts. Otherwise, you can just buy the bed cover, which is just the fleece, and that is probably what I think a lot of people will do, because they don't probably, if you only have one rabbit, you only need one bed. So you can just buy multiple tops and just have one set of pillows. So it's a little bit cheaper to do it that way because I don't have to make another pillow for you, so the outer cover is cheaper than the entire kit. So that is kind of an explanation. I do have another thing that these beds are super cool with, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that as well. So something that is very, very common in rabbits is heat stroke. Heat stroke is a huge concern with bunnies, as they can get overheated very, very easily, and they can die from this. So you definitely want to make sure your rabbit in the warmer months are very nice and cool and aren't getting overheated. A good thing for that is housing your rabbits indoors, which is what I strongly promote. But sometimes even houses get hot. Either you don't have air conditioning, or you know, your air conditioning can't be turned up high enough because of money issues, you know, stuff like that. So you have to come up with other options to help cool your rabbit down. One of those things is a very common method, which is a frozen water bottle. However, just having a frozen water bottle in their cage doesn't always help. You need to make sure they are laying up against it to cool themselves down. But to lay against a wet frozen water bottle, a slimy thing, like most rabbits just don't want to do that. So what these beds are good for is rabbits love to lay between two things like this because it mimics a snuggling sensation. So if you place frozen water bottles in there, they are gonna be a little bit they're gonna be a little bit small because the pillow inserts are larger than a frozen water bottle. But it still mimics the same thing. So there's the water bottle inside, and then if you had another one on the other side, it would, you know, mimic the same thing as the pillows, except these are nice and cool for your rabbit to lay against. And because these are so large, you could probably get another bottle and put it inside if you wanted to fill it all the way up. Also, there's many different like bottles you could get, so different sizes and stuff, so you could probably find one that fits the insert better. If I eventually find like the perfect size bottle, I might be able to like sell them on my store for probably fairly cheap, and you guys could use that. But as of right now, I just personally use like frozen water bottles. You could use like a soda bottle or anything, just rinse it out, put water in it, and freeze it, and that's pretty much it. Another thing I want to mention about my beds is that the pillow insert part is just completely fleece. The pillow insert is made from cotton stuffed with stuffing, and then the middle section, which is where your rabbit lays, this is 2 layers of fleece, so 1 layer here, 1 layer on the back, and then in the middle I have 2 layers of U-Haul material. For those of you who don't know what U-Haul material is, it's pretty much just a super absorbent material that absorbs liquid very well. So I just have 2 layers of that in the middle, so that if your rabbit happens to, you know, pee or anything on it, it will probably absorb it fairly decently, and it also provides a lot of comfort, so it's squishier than just like 2 layers of fleece. So that's pretty much it for these beds. My rabbits love them. I know your rabbits will love them too. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is my cage liners. So this is my 2x2 cage liner. This is the whale patterned one. On the back I have it with pink, and these are made with the same thing as my beds. It has 2 layers of fleece, which is the whale fleece and then the pink fleece, and then I have 2 layers of U-Haul fleece in the middle to provide extra comfort and absorbency. So something that these cage liners are super good with are rabbits with sore hocks. Sore hocks is super common in bunnies, especially in older bunnies or bunnies who have bad conformation or anything like that. So this provides extra comfort on your rabbit's feet when it's hopping around in its cage or wherever your rabbit is. Or sometimes people just want to buy like a small 2x2 pad for their rabbit to just have a sleeping area with. So yeah, it's totally up to you what you want to do. I personally use fleece like throughout my cage because my rabbits, especially Lulu, she struggles with sore hocks. So this helps, and if you guys are wondering why it helps, so a brief explanation on why these help is rabbits' feet were designed to be hopping on squishier materials. Pretty much they were designed to hop on grass. So a grass provides a softer surface that allows their foot to bend properly. And rabbits do not have pads on the bottom of their feet like cats or dogs. So hopping on rough surfaces constantly really puts a wear on their skin because rabbit skin are super fragile. So that's what causes sore hocks and like blisters and stuff like that, stuff you want to avoid. Even if your rabbit isn't housed on wire flooring, which wire flooring is the #1 cause of sore hocks, they can still get it from other things such as cement flooring, hardwood flooring, tile flooring, even carpet can be very abrasive on their feet, kind of just like having like a rug burn. If you've ever had a rug burn, that can happen to bunnies as well. So a fleece provides a nice soft material that is not going to be abrasive, and this cage liner also provides the squishy comfort that your rabbit needs. Now depending on how severe your their sore hocks are, you might want to double layer, like put more than 1 cage liner to make it squishier. Otherwise you could put foam mats underneath here, like memory foam mats. That's what I do. Or you could provide a very soft place for your bunny to sleep where it hangs out a majority of the time and helps relieve pressure off their feet. So you can put a bed on top of a cage liner. This provides ultimate comfort by providing a very thick squishy material for your rabbit to be sitting on. So here is a view of the other cage liner I have. So this is just the triangle pattern. This is my favorite pattern out of everything. I actually was going to keep this fleece for myself, but I decided to just make one thing for myself and share the rest. So I'm actually making more 2x2 liners today, I believe, or maybe tomorrow, because I only have 2 available right now. I wasn't sure like how fast they would sell, but I do have 2 more in the making, which are a different fleece pattern than I have showed you guys today. So these beds and these cage liners, I'm super excited to be able to share with you guys, because I know how much my rabbits like it, and I want to be able to share that with other bunnies. I want other rabbits to be able to enjoy the things that my rabbits are enjoying, and I do think a lot of people are going to like this. So if you guys would like to buy one of these for your bunnies, it is completely up to you. I don't want to pressure you in any way, but for those of you guys who would like one, you can go ahead and hop over to my Etsy page, which will be listed in the description bar down below. I'll have a link to my Etsy page and it will take you there. You can order any of the pre-mades that I currently have up. I do currently have a request a custom order button on my page. However, I've never personally used it before, so I'm not quite sure how it works. I also cannot handle too many custom orders. So if that happens, I may have to take that option off and only work on like 1 or 2 custom orders at a time. It just really depends on you guys and what you guys are looking for. If you guys just want to order pre-mades, that's what I'll do. I'll just keep sewing what I think people want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this extra little video. I wanted to make this video just to announce that the store was opening so that everyone had a chance to be able to buy something if that's what they want. And don't worry if I do happen to sell out, which I don't know if I will or not, but just remember that I will be making more stuff in the future, so don't feel bad if you like didn't get there in time and everything's gone. So I will be making more stuff from now on. Let me know in the comments section down below if you guys are excited about this. I know I am super excited to get started on this project. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon on my next video. Bye!